My rock pan must go on the floor. Oh, I do not have my image. Where is that? Let me get that. Oh, sorry, Nuggets. Have I disturbed you? I know you don't like it when this place gets all crowded up. I apologize. Why don't you go up front where you can sit and be, yeah. There you go. Good job, Bean. See how nice and simple that is for you? Yes. And I'm just going to do this and this doesn't fall. And unplug it because I don't need it anymore. Hello! Anybody on the whoop whoop? Hey, Ancient Carbon Maps, good to see you this morning. I got Montana on the easel. I don't know, can I get it to like zoom if I just do that? Ooh, I can. Cool, wait, hold on. I got it like right there. So there is Montana. Dun, da, da. I've already finished the sky. This spot in Montana is between Red Lodge and Absaroka. I was driving from Red Lodge to Absaroka, and I came around the corner, and I was like, I gotta find a place to pull over and take a picture. And right as I came around the corner, there was a lovely sign that said scenic view and a perfect place to pull off. So I did and took this image. And it was my first, like, true big sky moment. Yeah. Very much a true big sky moment. How are you guys doing today? Sunday. I have no idea. So if you're in Florida, so it's middle of the day for you. And I know I keep trying to do this earlier because I'm on mountain time. And like this morning, last night I was up twice. And every time I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm up for like an hour. So I didn't like get out of bed until 8 o'clock this morning. Ugh. But if I could get out of bed by 6, I'd be on by like 8:30 here, so it would be earlier in the day. I don't know. You know. But if it's still cold where you are, maybe you're stuck inside. So then we can hang out. All right. So since I have most of this finished back here, I'm working on this mid-ground and then the foreground. I still have to pull up my image. Because as much as I got a good memory, it ain't that good. Flat a gum today. We've been in this wild, like, in between, right? We sort of like dove into summer for a beat, and then now we're going back into winter again. At least just for a week. And I was hoping for like a tiny spring. We'll see if we get one. All right, this. All right, the image I am working from today. La, 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 la. All right, boom. see what we got. So this is what I got going on today, right? I know the computer screen stinks, but it is what it is. You can see the different levels. I am remembering the vibrance of green that I saw. So the photograph is about logistics. That's what I use it for. Perspective and logistics. And so I know where my shadows go. I know where, I know where things go when I got a photograph to work from. The color, however, is coming mostly from my memory. I remember that day, because it was such an overcast day, how absolutely intensely green everything was. And it was the last week of May. And I was in that place of like in between winter, spring there, they still had snow on the mountaintops. And it wasn't long after that they got another big snow. Anyway, so these greens are about my memory. And we have tree line here that is going to help give us some perspective. Yeah. Oh, I'm just going to, I don't know. See what I don't know. I'm almost not even sure I want to touch this today. Do I want to do something different? Oh, I should show you the finished Oregon mountains. I do have to sign that too. All right. I need to get more glassine. I am just about out of it. But we have, this is it. If you saw, I posted a video Friday into Saturday. But here it is, finished. I'm so pleased with it. I love how my yucca came out. And I spoke to the person who it's for, and I was like, to plume or not to plume? And she left it up to me. And I decided that the yucca plume was just going to disturb the landscape, so I left it as is. Oh, whoopies. I'll let that like that. So I'm going to hang out on here for a little while today, not too long. I gotta call my mom today. Oh, who is that? Anybody? Ooh. All right. So, put this over here. Let me get my. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. So I hope nobody's freezing. Anybody freezing? I know I saw some videos where like people are like, I'm still trying to get away from the snow. Oh, I know where it is. Sometimes I wonder. Wonder. Why she ran away? I wonder. My little runaway. That is just such a creepy song. Like every time Wow. Gosh, it's no wonder we were so confused. Uh, yeah, I'm a proponent of, I much prefer, like, my music to have a message that's beyond. Woo! Day 2 of ice. Woo! I'm sorry. But I know it's totally necessary. I mean, and thank you for joining me from Canada. I am a Canadian lover. I have like 5 support Canadians. I am proud to have 5 support Canadians. Okay. Oh gosh, ice storm. I remember having a really bad ice storm in Connecticut that it like I was sitting there in the morning sipping my coffee, listening to the ice just like tinkle 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 as it fell off the trees, right? You know, it makes that sound like crystals. And then I noticed the sound getting accelerated, and then it was such a slow motion moment, and the whole ceiling just went and then back up again. Yeah, an 80-foot oak had fallen on the house. That was my last ice storm that really sort of made my heart pound. It was and talk about a really great built cottage, right? Cuz or well built cottage. It was a 100-year-old cottage, and it didn't crush it. I mean, it fell on the cross beam, and there was a big boulder to kind of make sure it didn't go all the way, but whoo, talk about. I always loved photographing the trees after the ice, especially in the morning. All that. It was so, I would always call it deadly beautiful, right? Because ice storms are dangerous, but they're gorgeous. Okay. Um, what do I want to do here? I think I need to. If this is in my way, it's gonna drive me crazy. All right, I need this to come across here. I want to feel. We need the something has to come here, and then come down like that, and then come across here like that. Okay, and then here I need to create. Okay. I was all stoked on Friday. I painted and painted to Rachmaninoff all day, and it was so nice to get to listen to my music and paint. And I posted it, and of course I got a ding. I got a copyright ding. Oh well. It is what it is. I mean, I'm okay with it. I wish I knew how to, like, pay for that stuff so I could use it, because, I like to listen to certain things. Like Rachmaninoff for me is a dad thing. So my dad, every week, every day, at least once a day, he would sit down and practice this one Rachmaninoff piece. to see if he could get all the chords. Because it's some hard ass shit, man. It is complicated music. And sometimes he would get it and you'd hear him and he'd be like, yeah, like he'd be super excited. And then, if he tripped up, you'd hear the up, up, up. And then he'd start over. Or he'd play straight through. That was something he was very good at teaching us to do, was play through your mistakes. And, we all, and we got it from him, because, like, he's the first one. Like, he says, wait, as soon as he makes a mistake. So, I have to laugh, because he used to be like, wait's what broke the camel's back. And I was like, yeah, and you kind of say it all the time. How about we take some of that paint off the brush, and then it won't be so dark and heavy. How's that? Alright, then I get it on there. Let's see if we can move it. Yeah, we can move it. I like to move it. See how it makes like a nice like light area there? Texture. Ooh. Now it feels very naturally like a hillside. Let's get another one in there. Oh, we got 3. Oh my gosh, 3 whole people. And a thumbs up. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm blown away. Ice is so heavy here right now. We have a big tree that has fallen in front of our condo window. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's those ice storms are beautiful and dangerous. Oh. I still I flinch in the wind. If I'm near trees, I flinch. Once you've had a tree fall on you, right? Well, almost on you. You just have to witness it, right? And that witnessing alone is what sort of, you're like, right, that really does happen. Shit, gotta be thoughtful, careful. Alright, so that one's there, and I need one to kind of be like right here to make this be like a little Snoopy. Hang on, Snoopy, Snoopy, hang on. Hang on, Snoopy, Snoopy, hang on. Looks a little like a kidney, and it's got a little bud. There we go. Okay. And now I'm gonna blend you in. I was gonna blend my edges. Oh, yeah. This is why I love gouache. See how I can move it around. Very much in that respect, it is a lot like oil, I think. At least I think I can use, what I've found is that I've been able to use a lot of oil techniques with my gouache, right? That's kind of cool. There's another one like right here. But I should put the roadie thing in first before I get carried away. Let me put the roadie thing. It's an actual road. Yeah, the roadie thing. I'm going to put the roadie thing in. That is so funny, Marion. Okay. Sometimes. No, I crack myself up all the time, not sometimes. All right, so here, let's see if I can get it to do this. I don't know if I can. What I'm going to try to do is remove the pigment to make my road. Right here. Ooh, yeah, I might. Using this lovely little reductive painting technique. Right, you put the paint down, then you put your medium on your brush, whether it's water, linseed oil, paint thinner, right, depending on what you're working with. And then you can remove the paint and reveal the light underneath. I'm not going too deep and too hard because this paper doesn't like this process very much. So I'm going to be a little bit careful about it here. Because it sheds. Wah, 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 wah. Shh. Oh, no. No, no, no. Mario Brothers is not allowed today. Oh, gosh, guys. Sometimes that earworm gets stuck in my head. No, it's in there. I'm so sorry. It's going to come out. No. Oh, here. Wah, 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 wah. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. It's because I can't play my music. I'm stuck with my earworms. Ah! And so are you. I'm sorry. No, actually, you get to opt out. You, my friends, could mute. I cannot. All right. So I think I have marked enough my rod. Need another earworm. Let me think of something. Try to think of something else. What's another good one that I always liked when I was like a bam ba na 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 bam 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 ba na 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 bam bam bam. Yeah, I can't remember. What was that? That wasn't Night Court. Was that Night Court? I know the Odd Couple was da na 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 da na 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 ba na 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 da 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 da. Yeah, I've just got bits and pieces today in my brain. Bits and pieces. Wow. Okay, what do we want? I want you to become a light here. Ah, no. So now. This is a lot of building of mid-ground today. It's just such a basic layer. And I can't do too much because I'm going to shred up paper if I'm not careful. Not like the other stuff I was working on, those Oregon mountains. That was 300-pound cold press arches. Yeah, and I can scrub the shit out of that stuff. This I gotta be more gentle with. My usual process is pretty aggressive. I like to rub my paper a lot. I think I need you. Okay. I don't know if I know. Be careful, Marion. I don't want to be too accurate, you know? I get in trouble for stupid shit all the time. And I don't have the patience to go, like, fight anybody to say, my content's just fine. I just don't have the patience. So if they're going to tear my shit down because of copyright or whatever, then it's going to happen. Until I can afford an administrator, someone to do all those tasks. I am not an administrator. I learned that lesson a long time ago. And I'm very happy to not be one, by the way. Because to be an administrator, you gotta kind of be heartless. To a certain extent, you got to be about the numbers and all about the business. Yeah, I was having this conversation with somebody at the bank the other day about uh, how unfortunate it is that we haven't figured out yet that time blindness is a real disability. And that those of us, like, especially now, I'm realizing with my menopause, that my body has really changed. And with these shifts, I have certain things that have like gotten way worse and they don't seem to be coming back. So like my time blindness has gotten super severe. And it used to be bad enough where it was just like an occasional thing where I would, ooh, wow, really lost track, or, just lost the days of the week or whatever. But now it's super bad. And, I have done all of the things, planners, alarms, check-ins, all sorts of stuff. But, when you live alone and I don't have an administrator following me around to say, hey, yo, Marion, 3 hours just went by. I don't have that. So, and if I compulsively look at my clock, I now am fixating on time and I'm not doing things. Yeah, I know. But here's the thing, like, it's real. And those of us who struggle with it, one of the things that ends up happening is, our money, our paying bills on time and all that stuff. Like, I have electronic bill pay, right? But since I also do not have a regular income, I sometimes get in that place, which happened recently, right? With my insurance bill. And I mean, I got to pay my insurance. It didn't get canceled. But it was super late and they kept trying to take it out of my account. So I got charged an additional $20 on top of late fees. And there's no battling that. And it's because I have to make a phone call to stop them from continuing to do it. And every time I would go to make the phone call, a little interruption, a little something, and it never got done, right? So it cost me an additional $20. Anyway, the ADHD fee for existence is real. And I wish there was a way, I really do, wish there was a way we could find, like maybe that's, I don't know. But harsh reminders are not helpful. Like gentle reminders would be lovely. But emails aren't that. They're just information that come flying my way. Same thing with texts. I haven't figured it out. If I knew the secret, I'd be making tons of money right now. There's this wonderful British lady who does these great memes and videos where, like, she gets behind the wheel of her car, right? And her navigator goes, "Oh, ADHD driver detected." Isn't that cool? I generally art in the night and sleep till noon, even when my kids are oopies. Oop. Oop. Why did it do that? Okay, there you go. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. I generally art in the night. Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. Oh, well, nobody's here anymore. Maybe I missed it. Oh, bummer. Sorry, guys, my phone overheated. I forgot to put the fan on it. But I will do this. I didn't get very far before I realized it. I will say, you know, I don't have children, so but I found other things to prevent me from arting. You know, life has its own way of getting, you know. But I have found a path to, and you know, I do think some of it's, you know, the older I get, right? I have the reality of life being temporary, right? You know, this time here is temporary. Closer you get there, and I have no desire to expand it. Oh, everybody's gone. All right, sorry guys, my phone overheated. I think I am gonna shut this down. I'll see you next week, and I'll try to be up a little earlier.